I let a woman DoorDash my dick.
You did what?
I'm reading a Reddit story.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize we were rolling already.
Run the intro!
Sorry.
Good morning or good evening, not that you can tell.
I'm Riley. This is my co-host, Nick.
Welcome back to the Send It In podcast, and somehow we've managed to find even worse stories.
Am I the asshole for being mad my boyfriend won't make the noodles the way I like? Or am I the asshole for walking out of the airport when I saw my husband's mom standing there with her luggage?
Making my noodles the right way, because that honestly sounds like somebody being high maintenance, and I want them... Huh?
Somebody we know.
Someone we know? Is it? That's what I want to know, so do that one. I want to hear it.
Am I the asshole for being mad my boyfriend won't make noodles the way I like? Okay, this sounds dumb, but hear me out. I have always been a picky eater, especially when it comes to tomatoes. Ever since I was a kid, my dad would make my spaghetti different from the rest of the house. I like having an essence of the sauce flavor on the noodles, but not the overpowering flavor of having noodles bathed in sauce. Yeah, bathed in sauce. So here's where it gets a bit odd. My dad would separate my spaghetti from the family's after putting the sauce on and then would rinse the sauce off with the sink in a strainer. I love noodles like this as it's a nice subtle tomato vibe given to the mild spaghetti. My 20-year-old boyfriend, or my 20 boyfriend, 26, has known about this since we first started dating.
Oh, she's specifying that she's 20 and he's 26.
Um,
So this man should be more mature than her, in theory.
in theory. He always told me my food habits were cute. We have been dating for almost 3 years now and moved in together at the beginning of the pandemic. So we could be in lockdown together. Ever since we moved in together, he insisted on taking charge of cooking and cooking related tasks, dishes, grocery shopping, etc.
Red flag, sounds like last week's episode.
He assigned me the role of cleaning.
Why does he need to be in control of the meals? What is he putting in it?
Slugs.
Or worse.
Yeah.
Or worse.
Or a dead snail.
Or dead snails, yep.
Yummy.
Do you think that snail was dead, or do you think he killed the snail?
I think he killed the snail.
Right?
I think he killed the snail. And he assigned me the role of cleaning the bulk of the apartment. We split the other tasks pretty much 50-50 too. Everything was perfect, and he always seemed to be making noodles the way I liked them when we had them. This was until last week when we had spaghetti. We ate and everything was good, but afterwards he started teasing me with things like, "You really like your pasta with an essence of tomato? And how's your tomato essence, babe?" Always using finger quotes around the word essence. After a few comments, I felt something was off and asked him if he had done anything differently with tonight's noodles than he usually does, and he started laughing. When he finally stopped laughing, he told me the whole truth while smirking. He said, "I didn't do anything different than I usually do. I have never been making it the way you have requested." Apparently, the entire time we've been living together, he's just been skipping the pasta sauce on my noodles entirely, claiming that if I didn't notice for this long, then it shouldn't matter, that he's making dinner in a way that is easier for him. I disagree entirely. I think the line was a huge breach of trust, and so is the refusal to make dinner how I wanted. I have admittedly been acting passive-aggressive to him since, but he thinks I did nothing wrong, that I'm overreacting, and that I need to let it go. Am I the asshole? There are 2 edits. Do you want the edits first?
No, we got to dive into that first, because, like, I'm really stuck on this one. Like, if your girl has a touch of the tism, and she likes those mild, flavorless foods, and you're catering to that, then continue to cater to that. Lying to her and deceiving her is definitely bad, and she has grounds to be upset by that. However, y'all have been dating how long, and you couldn't tell that there was no tomato essence anymore? And if I was this boyfriend, legitimately, I would just take a small amount of pasta sauce
And just
and
mix it in.
yeah, and then just
Yeah.
sit there and continue to mix it and continue to mix it until it's just small amounts of it everywhere. Or better yet, just dip my spoon in it and smear the spoon on it. Dip my spoon in some of the oil in the pasta sauce,
Yeah.
add it to it, and call it a day. So she's still getting what she wants. It's not the specific steps she requested. Don't ever specify to her that you change the specific steps, because it does sound like a touch of autism, and she'll be upset knowing that you're not actually following the rule set that she gave you. So there was deception involved, so she has grounds to be upset. She shouldn't be that upset because she couldn't tell that her food was actually being altered, and he is absolutely the asshole for the way he went about it. Like, to be smirking and giggling and like what is
Laughing
that?
about it, like
6
teasing her.
years older than you? So hang on, when you were in 7th grade, your boyfriend was graduating high school and he acts that immature.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy to sit and think about.
Yeah.
So,
They both kind of suck right now.
I don't think she did anything wrong. I just think she's reacting a little too much. And she's not overreacting either. I just think that reaction is a little too much.
Do you want the edits?
Oh, yeah. How's it going now?
Edit 1. My boyfriend found the post and is not happy. I'm debating pouring the sauce directly down the drain to spite him.
What, like the dinner she's making tonight?
No, the dinner he's making tonight. His pasta sauce.
Oh, just pour it all down the drain.
Yeah.
I mean, that's grounds to make him
Even
mad
more
at you
yeah.
and you the bad guy. For what?
Edit 2. So a lot has happened since this morning. Y'all may be happy to hear we broke up. We had a huge blow-up fight since he found the post, which led to me breaking up with him. He did not like being called a predator, and I started to think y'all... Ooh, we should have read some comments.
Predator sounds appropriate because of a 6. I don't feel like that's appropriate, though. It's not. A 6-year age gap is rough if you keep rewinding time. Like I said, you were in middle school, he's graduating
But in
high
your
school
20s,
age gap.
it's not
But exactly.
that big of a deal.
She's about to be 21 years old, and she's dating a guy who turned 25 a couple months ago. Like, that's not that crazy.
He did not like being called a predator, and I started to think y'all had a point about that, so I ended up breaking up with him. He attempted to plead with me a bit. My parents pay our rent, so he can't afford the place without me, but I wouldn't budge. Now, some things I found in the argument. First, he is not a pharmacist like he always told me. He just works at CVS. Second, he has actually cheated on me multiple times with other girls that go to my college. And lastly, and worst of all, he has never actually been allergic to dogs and just doesn't like them. Okay.
Wow. So, homeboy was hiding a lot.
Quite a bit.
That's crazy.
He is now the asshole.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when you start pulling at straws like that. If you're breaking up with somebody and you got away with cheating and you felt the need to tell them that you cheated on them, you're either lying or you wanted to hurt them.
Yeah,
you wanted to hurt them.
And you wanted to break up.
Yeah.
Do you want the top comment?
No. What are we doing this for? Of course we're reading comments.
Eesh, you both sound dreadful, to be honest. The idea of putting pasta sauce on noodles and then rinsing it off would leave an essence of tomato flavor is objectively ridiculous.
It is.
And more importantly, a really shockingly disgusting waste of pasta sauce. What your dad did was basically teach you to waste food whilst planting the idea in your head that you are tasting something that was all in your imagination.
Yeah, because she couldn't taste it was there, that it wasn't there.
Well, and you're washing it off. It's not staying. On the pasta.
No, like it is. Like, do you know the
Yeah.
bullshit that LaCroix pulls? You know LaCroix is not flavored. It says essenced. It says
Oh.
essenced by.
I've never had a LaCroix.
It's soda water that you can barely taste the flavoring of.
Okay.
So it's still very mild and it's not sweet. So if you wanted the I don't know. I enjoy drinking water, but like tonic water and soda water, I don't like that. I hate
Yeah,
having
it's
the bubbles for
disgusting.
it. So if you are looking for water that's that bland, LaCroix is that bland of a flavor. But it
Okay.
says essenced by, which I've never understood what that means. What they just a box of oranges on either side of the conveyor belt, and they're bottling the water right there next to the oranges. Essenced by? What does that mean? If it's orange flavored, right? Because companies can get away with this in your fruit snacks. If it is naturally flavored or contains orange flavoring, it could just be the rinds of the orange shredded off of it, and then that little bit of flavoring added to syrups, sugars, preservatives, natural flavoring.
Okay.
What the hell is essencing your water? How are you doing that? The best analogy for it, though, that I ever heard was a pair of YouTubers named Game Grumps, and he was like, "Well, what about a cheese board? Like when you have a charcuterie board and you take a bite of a piece of cheese and you can taste the salami, but the salami was never touching the cheese. Are you trying to convince me that that cheese was essenced by salami?" He's like, "It was exactly my point. That's exactly my point."
Okay.
So how are we essencing water? How are we essencing pasta? So she was essencing the pasta with a flavor to an extent,
Okay.
but it was so minimal, or her ability to taste it was so minimal that when it was gone, she couldn't tell.
Yeah, she couldn't tell.
You know what else too? Uh, she is getting an essence of it because it was cooked in the house. She's sitting in the house eating it. The
You make a
pasta
good
sauce
point.
is sitting on the table. All of your taste is what you smell. So she's smelling his pasta sauce and eating bland pasta and going, "Ooh, this tastes like tomato sauce." That's kind of crazy though. For people on a diet, just eat next to someone who's eating good food and eat your rice crackers.
You make a good point.
Yeah, she's smelling the pasta sauce.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Sorry, this guy was
No, you're
upset
good.
how toxic the both of them are. And I agree that that is very high maintenance of someone. But if somebody is high maintenance and they're worth that high maintenance effort, then continue to date them. What the fuck ever.
But if you're gonna date high maintenance but then go and cheat, like
Because you don't feel like dealing with it?
Yeah, then what's the point? Why are you guys together?
Why are you cheating if you're dealing with the high maintenance? If you're dealing with the high maintenance, that should mean that you're putting effort into them. So why would you not want that kind of effort reflected back? Like, I don't know.
You can be pissed at your boyfriend, but the fact that you didn't notice a difference in all this time is indisputable evidence that he was right.
Exactly.
You weren't tasting any essence of anything to begin with. It was the placebo effect. You feel betrayed. But honestly, you should be more embarrassed that you were asking someone to consistently waste sauce by putting it on your noodles and then literally washing it off again. First of all, there's no rational way that you could have tasted it after that.
You could. I think you can. You essence it. It's food. Pasta is fucking bread.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that you could make a jam sandwich, right? And then rinse the jam off of the bread and then exactly. Because it's spongy, it would absorb the flavor. But the fact that she couldn't taste it is the fact that it is proof that he didn't need to be wasting pasta sauce.
Yeah. Secondly, people, myself included, literally struggle to make sure that they can afford to put food on their table at all. And you're bloody well pouring it out of the jar and then washing it down the sink on purpose.
All right, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. I hate hearing that argument.
Yeah,
like okay, and there's enough money in the world to stop world hunger. There's enough money in the world to stop world hunger, and nobody does because nobody wants to waste their money on that. So that's the bigger problem. Let's not give, little tiny people a hard time for wasting food for videos or wasting food to keep their partner happy, right? If we're going to get
Also-
upset about people wasting where money goes and where food goes, come on.
Also, if they have the money to waste the pasta sauce, that's really up to their discretion.
There are a couple.
Yeah.
Like, you make a serving enough for 2 people, you give them their dinner, there's still sauce in the freaking bowl. There is enough sauce left over, stuck to the walls of the bowl, for him to essence her pasta with.
No,
So
what
it's
I'm
not
saying
wasteful.
is like this guy, like he's complaining that I don't
It's
have
going
the
to
money
waste.
to afford to do that. Okay, well you're not doing it. If they have the money to
No.
afford to waste their food, that's up to their discretion.
Fair enough.
Your boyfriend is an asshole, not refusing to waste pasta sauce on you. Honestly, good for him, but being a dick about it and mocking you.
Bingo. I don't know.
He-
His comments were harmless, but it just seemed like his comments were because he wanted to admit that he wasn't doing it.
He sounds like a really nasty human being, and I can't speak for you, but I wouldn't date somebody who spoke to me that way. He should have
Yeah, no,
pointed
don't put up
out.
with that.
He should have just pointed out the complete wastefulness of what you wanted from the outset. Though I suspect you wouldn't have listened. Honestly, if you actually believe that washed pasta noodles still, they do, kind of.
See, and that's the other thing. I'm still pissed about how people are making comments about wasted food. Realistically, right? Let's say you and your family of 4 eat all of the pasta and all of the pasta sauce. Are you going to tell me with a straight face the pasta sauce left in the pot is not enough to just smear her noodles
Yeah.
and essence it? Because you rinse that shit down the drain, and it wouldn't take more than a spoonful or 2 to essence her pasta with. So this wasteful thing is kind of getting under my skin.
The next person said, "This is."
But they're right. He's a dick about it,
Yeah.
and she's high maintenance for asking for it. But if he agreed to it, then he needed to keep up with it.
The next person said, "This is the most whiny 5-year-old toddler post I've ever seen. You were the asshole. Grow up. If you didn't notice a difference until he pointed it out, then your preference for the essence of sauce is bullshit.
Yep, you
Just
could
make
smell
them
it, and that was
yourself.
enough
I
of an
back
essence.
Your boyfriend."
Good on them splitting, though. They were not fit for one another.
No, they were not. This guy said, "Ask your dad how many times he actually washed the sauce off versus giving you plain noodles. You couldn't
Bingo.
taste the difference, so my guess is he did what your boyfriend did."
That's also something I wanted to add to that. If her
Yeah.
dad was really doing that, he was not setting her up for success. He was really pampering her. That's a lot of pampering to do to a kid.
Everyone
But
sucks.
people do that
if-
shit for their dogs too. They'll
That's
pretend that they. Have you
true.
seen videos of that? People pretend they have to put it in the microwave, and then they got to put it on the stove and stir it around, and then put it
Mhm.
down so that they pretend it's human food. Yeah, you've been pampering them. That's bad.
Have you seen the people that walk their dogs around in strollers?
Oh yeah, that's insane pampering.
Crazy. Everyone sucks here. If you're going to be that fussy, then cook your own noodles. He sucks for lying for 3 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what a mess of a story. Genuinely, this is all over the place. And the updates were good news, at least. Updates seldom are. So I let a woman DoorDash my dick. There's something
Yeah, that's what I
spicy
heard
about
earlier.
that. Yep.
Mhm.
I, 21M, drive for DoorDash from time to time. Just for fun, it's nice to have extra pocket change, and I can bend my schedule to whenever I need. Yesterday, I was dashing. I pulled up to a ginormous house filled with cars, and a gorgeous woman was at the door waiting for her food. She gave me a cash tip, and it was a pretty big order, and it looked like a party. Anytime I get a cash tip, I always text them from the DoorDash number thing it gives you, just to say thank you. So I texted her, "Hey, thanks so much for your cash tip. Hope you enjoy your party." Nothing crazy, not trying to get fired. She responds and says, "Thank you so much. You were really cute. Feel free to come and party when you're done," and gave me her personal phone number. Not wanting to party, not wanting to go, I texted her and told her I had plans later. But I would have loved to. But later that night, and I mean way later, like 2:15 in the morning, I am laying in bed, I am resting my eyes, I am completely naked, and I hear my phone go off. Just to double check, I read the text. "Everyone left. Would love a place would love to place an order for you.
Okay.
I have never left so fast in my fucking life. I sped over to her place. We had amazing sex. Honestly, the best sex I've had in my life. God, do I love older women. No one tops as long as a woman twice your age. Hopefully, I see her again.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
The part that we found the most funny is the part that I found the most funny. Top comment. I've never laughed so fast in my fucking life. The call can do strange things to a man. Yeah, that sounded like a rom-com setup, dude. I would have been out the door with my shoes half on.
Jesus. Do you think you'd do the same thing?
Absolutely. Goodness gracious. A MILF reaching out to me that way. He put no effort in.
Yeah.
He was just polite to her, and she found him attractive and used him. Yes, absolutely.
That's crazy. The confidence of the woman to do that too.
Oh, yeah. It's typically, women that are in their 40s, and she's going to a party at 1 o'clock in the morning at her place. She doesn't have kids, or she does, and she's divorced. So she's got her priorities. She just wanted that man. Nobody at the party was good enough.
You gotta do.
You know how that goes? You're at a party, you're scanning the environment in the party, and you're like, none of these are good enough. That's a bummer. Wow. So I'm just here to talk to people, whatever. And then handsome DoorDash boy comes, and he's just a little more handsome than everybody else at the party. Hey. I'm going to want to see you later tonight because nobody here is sober enough. Nobody here is handsome enough.
I used to DoorDash back home.
Yeah, I've done that too. I used to do it with my ex. We would just drive around is what it felt like.
I've had somebody text me and ask me for my number after I've dropped food off.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't respond to the text message.
I dropped off food to a little old lady, and the little old lady grabbed my hand and was trying to usher me in the house. I don't have cash for a tip. Can I make you some tea? And I was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I'm not going in your house.
What in the 90s porno did I just read?
Oh, I thought you read another story, and I was like, please share.
Please do share. No, it was that story. Kind of does feel very 90s, right? I have the hot Italian sausage for Vanessa.
Somebody order a pizza? Do you need your pool cleaned?
Yeah, do you need your pool? It's always the pool boys. I don't know. That feels like 2000s soap operas.
Yeah?
Pool boy?
Yeah. It's a scene from Glee, too.
Glee is underrated and overrated at the same time. Bro clocked in the DoorDash app at 1 a.m. to deliver his beef.
Jesus.
Came here for a heartwarming story about a woman taking a sick male chicken to the vet. Disappointed and disillusioned. I let a woman DoorDash my cock. Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
I can smell the burnt rubber from here.
Dude, same.
Can't believe we're 3 stories deep and we haven't hit Reddit confessionals yet.
This one's from r/advice.
What dog shit advice has this guy got to give? Let's hear it.
No. He's looking for advice.
Oh, what dog shit advice can we give him?
And I'm glad you said him because it is a him writing in.
Is it really? I nailed it. Fucking nailed it. Let's hear it.
My wife just decided she has a boyfriend.
Wow.
So the other night, my wife, 32 female, decided.
My wife.
So the other night, my wife, 32 female, decided to move an ex in after his girlfriend broke up with him because he would be homeless. We've been married for 3 years and together for 5. Now tonight, she comes home and decides that he's her boyfriend. We've never discussed being in an open relationship or anything. And she says, I have no choice or I'll be homeless. My name isn't on her lease. She tells me I can have a girlfriend, but I don't know what to do. I'm basically in a lose-lose situation.
No, you're not. If you get out, you win. And if you date a woman and also have a wife, if you have a wife and a girlfriend, you kind of also win. So,
Yeah. Maybe
but bummer though,
he's
because I get it. Like you wouldn't want to share. You find somebody that you care that deeply about, you don't want to share them with other people. And then you find out that they were sharing themselves with other people. That hurts.
yeah.
So no, you can't recover that. There is no win. It sucks that you've got to move out now. It sucks that you lost her. But if she was willing to do this without your conversation, without your consent, without saying a word, she's not worth your fucking time. She's not even worth her own weight in dirt.
And like better to know now, 3 years into marriage, rather than like 30 years into marriage.
Oh God, yeah. They ain't got kids. They ain't got a house
Yeah,
together.
no
And you
kids,
get
no
out. Good
house.
news.
Jesus, probably don't have. Well,
It's just rare that it happens that way. It's
Yeah.
normally once it's been stale and boring and the kids are draining the both of you that somebody else is a new flame and that new flame manages to get through. So
top comment. What a horrible way to pull the rug out from under you. The
Yeah.
good news is that if your name's not on the lease, you can pack up what's yours and leave.
exactly.
Probably before you do anything, though, consider a divorce lawyer on the next steps. If her name is on your credit cards, you might want to cancel those. And if she has her own, that's good. Her spending is her problem.
Yep.
Also,
That's good advice because that's what it needs to be. You do need to get divorced, unfortunately. And
also
go to your parents.
the next comment down says, well, commented on this comment. Also, lock your social security number with the credit card bureaus and the IRS. Had a friend whose ex-wife opened a mortgage for her and her new man in his name.
Oh, I'd be suing her. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
This isn't.
How binding could that have really been?
Yeah.
God, I hope somebody lost their job for that. That's crazy. Using your ex-husband's
Right?
info.
That's crazy. Next comment. This isn't an open relationship. This is cheating because agreement isn't within this. You should divorce her and probably move in with a friend or a family member.
Exactly. Whatever family member is closest to you, they would be totally understanding.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Rebecca was cheating on me, so can I stay for a couple
member?
days until I get a job and get a place? Yes, you can.
Yeah. I bet the guy and his girlfriend broke up because he was cheating on her with your wife.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt that for a minute.
Especially.
This is a no Jake break.
Yeah, because it seems like she moved him in without even, like,
No
consulting her
consent,
husband.
no conversation, no nothing. That's cheating.
They've definitely been cheating on him for a while.
Yeah, it didn't even faze her. She didn't even feel remorse.
Easiest
Cheaters seldom do.
ever. Like, you don't even have to think about it. It's done. Done deal. Yo, ditch this monster and rebuild your life.
Yeah, he's still in that attachment stage where he still loves her and he doesn't want to let go and he's trying to see if he can piece it together. No, buddy, you can't, unfortunately. Piece it together. It's done.
I want to see if there's any updates. No. No updates, no comments from OP. Yeah, he needs to leave her ass.
Sounds like he might have gotten to it because he wasn't sitting around posting it on Reddit.
Probably. You ready for this last story? Let me read this.
Let me read the title on my own.
Read it out loud. Read it out loud. Read it for the audience. This one right here.
Yeah. Today I fucked up by coming into a coconut. Okay. Today I fucked up. What, it get stuck?
You.
Swelled up inside of there.
I'm just gonna say, you wish. You wish it did.
Yeah. Oh, then how did he fuck up? Let's hear it.
Let me make sure.
Some kind of horrible infection. Some kind of horrible chafing.
God. Today I fucked up by coming into a coconut. Anyways, around 8 years back, I lived in northern. I don't know how to say this country. I don't know how to say that.
Oh, Mozambique.
That one. A coastal southern African country with quite a warm climate. My mother at the time was going through a health nut phase and only buying foods she deemed healthy enough. One of these was coconuts. She would buy several coconuts a week.
My mom kept us on organic shit, so I get it. Parents going on health binges.
She would buy several coconuts a week to use in food from the local market. Anyways, being a horny teenager, I fapped in regard. Fapped?
Jerked off.
Oh. Anyways, being a horny teenager, I fapped in regular intervals. Hello.
As a teenager, I jerked off in regular intervals 3 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Before and after breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Unfortunately, there is some severely stressful examinations coming up for me. And as much as my fapping reached a higher peak than usual, I was feeling pretty sexually frustrated.
Yeah, your hand doesn't do anything. Like, you can empty your balls 1,000 times. It doesn't compare to, loving someone. Like...
I don't know. No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I really don't either.
Jesus Christ. One day, I hear that my mother's going to be out for pretty much the entire afternoon. Horny me decides that it would be a fantastic idea to fuck a coconut. Honestly, to this day, I can't fathom why I thought that would be a good idea, but my train of thought back then was clearly somewhat clogged.
Yeah, if it was fuckable, I fuck it.
I end up grabbing the coconut drill, and through 20-ish minutes of concerted effort.
Oh, concerted effort.
Okay. But it just sounded weird. And through 20-ish minutes of concerted effort, end up creating a hole large enough for me to stick my porker into.
Porker.
I decide it requires some lube and grab the nearest slippery thing, some butter, before shoving it into the coconut, followed shortly by my meat. I fuck the coconut and it actually feels pretty damn good. So I blow my load, shove the coconut under my bed, and continue about my day. For the next week, the coconut is my savior. Whenever I want to get off, I simply take it out and fuck it in its delightfully tight hole, made better each time by accumulating volumes of my semen and butter, acting as the lubricant.
No, it's not acting as lubricant. That shit is rotten at that point. Dude, it takes like 20 minutes before cum stinks. And it is rotten water. It takes 20 minutes and cum turns into rotten water. A week? It sat under his bed for a week. Oh, God.
With him continuously using it.
How old is this story?
8 years old.
Well, no. When was this story posted?
Oh, I don't know.
It doesn't say on the post?
It just says 8 years ago. It's posted 8 years ago.
Oh.
So 8 years.
And 8 years that he mentioned. So 16 years ago, 2010, Mozambique. God, that house might not even have air conditioning. Like, less than a third of the world has air conditioning. So that was just baking
Mm-hmm.
rotten cum inside of a rotting fruit. This was my savior. The rotting fruit and my rotting cum made such good lube. How severely rashed was your dick?
I'm not even done with the story yet.
Oh, I'm sure it gets worse. Let's hear it. Let me stop interrupting how bad this is about to be.
You're good. Keep interrupting. It's heaven. Now, before I continue, I'd best
Debatable.
mention that at that time our area was experiencing quite humid, muggy weather, which exacerbated an already existing fly problem. Disgustingly fat, bloated flies were commonly found around our house, and the exterminators couldn't really do anything because it was a localized area problem that would go away in the winter. About a week and a bit after the initial coconut fuck, I had pretty much been using it every day since then. I began to notice a few more flies than usual, as well as an odd, unpleasant smell about my room.
Couldn't be the rotting fruit or rotting cum.
Must be the coconut, right? So I decide that I'll
Yes,
fuck
it's your boy boogers, dude. Must be the cum, right? Yes, it's your boy boogers. Jesus Christ.
Boogers. Cum will permanently have that name.
Oh yeah,
Boogers.
you've never heard that?
No.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Give me some of that broger.
Anyways, must be the coconut, right?
Yes, it is
So-
the brogurt-filled coconut, dude.
So I decide that I'll fuck it once more
One
before I
last time.
throw it out and get a new one.
One last time. Oh, he's getting a new one, so it's not like it's heartbreaking. But he was attached to it. It was his first girlfriend. That's
In
why. It was his first
All
girlfriend.
bold letters. Worst mistake I have ever made.
Throwing it away.
Fucking it one more time.
Oh, it was filled with
Worst
flies?
mistake I have ever made.
Filled with flies, and they bit his dick up.
You see, the reason for the increased number of flies was that the coconut was evidently, in hindsight, a nearly perfect place to lay eggs. As I penetrate the coconut one last time, I begin to feel a strange wiggling sensation. Puzzled, I pull my cock out to discover that it's covered in rotted and moldy butter and rotting and molding butter and semen and teeming with tiny fucking maggots.
Yep.
They were wriggling all over my dickhead, and some were even trying to force their way up my urethra. I screamed and threw the coconut against the wall,
Oh no,
which
it's
made the situation worse by spilling the contents. Hours of vigorous cock scrubbing, vomiting, and cleaning the remnants were spent reflecting on what the fuck I was doing with my life.
Yep.
Never again. Never again. There are 4 edits.
Whew, let's get through them updates. Goodness.
Edit 1. Jesus, this exploded. I'm glad my maggoty experience made some people laugh, because I sure cry every time I think back to it.
Oh yeah. I cannot imagine seeing my cock covered in maggots. That's disgusting.
Ugh. Edit 2. RIP inbox. Edit 3. Thanks for the gold. It eases my shame a little. I'm thinking of doing an AMA for you more curious individuals. Maybe if the post hits 10K, it's quite uncomfortable to discuss this, though, as the visceral memories come back.
Yeah, did he post anonymously? Hopefully.
Yes, I think so.
Probably not.
Edit 4. My shame has never been this large. 47.1K upvotes. My story of coconut fucking is now permanently etched into Reddit's history. Lord save me.
Lord save all of us, because Reddit is filled with stories like this.
Oh, and it got fuck up of the year. Got the fuck up of the year award.
Very nice. Very good reward.
We should probably put a trigger warning on this story. Yes?
Eh,
Okay.
We literally warned them at the beginning that we found more disgusting stories than last week.
It now has 115K upvotes.
Yeah, so it's doubled since he thought it blew up.
Top comment. I get that your horny brain made you think that fucking a coconut was a good idea. That's not even what surprises me. But your brain is supposed to return to normal after you blow your load. So why didn't your normal brain tell you it's fine to leave an open coconut in a warm room with semen and butter in it?
Yep.
And most importantly, how were you not disgusted at the idea of fapping by using your several-day-old semen as a lubricant?
Mm-hmm. It's disgusting. Because it takes 5-10 minutes and it turns into rotten water. It's disgusting.
I didn't even tell you.
2 hours later.
Sorry. Okay. I didn't even tell you. This specific story has sparked a new subreddit.
Fucking coconuts.
Coco r/Coco fleshlights.
Oh.
This story alone created a whole new subreddit.
The subreddit should have been cocoa nutting.
Oh my god, it should have.
The cocoa nutting subreddit. Jeez Louise. It's like the grapefruit method. You remember that YouTube video?
Yup.
You heard it here first, ladies. Get your man a coconut.
Don't get them one.
Yes, get them a coconut.
Also,
celebrate summer with a coconut.
Think about how that had to be done, because the outside of a coconut
is green and fleshy.
Rigid.
No, it's soft and smooth and green.
Which coconuts are you thinking of? So aren't there brown ones that are...
Well, so that's what's... So it's...
Oh my god, yeah.
Water,
right.
flesh, shell, flesh, sheath. So I'm assuming that he was fucking the sheath and the... You know what I mean? Like, he had layers that he was going through.
Okay. My brain didn't pull that all together.
Yep. And he sat there with the drill, drilling all the way through.
Jesus.
Because they'll use those drills when you're drinking coconut milk, like on vacations.
Yeah. You want the next comment?
Oh, no.
Okay. I think my favorite part of this story is the 20 minutes you spent drilling the hole in the coconut. That really showed some serious commitment to your goals. 20 minutes prepping a coconut for fornication, and at no point do you stop to second guess yourself. Way to stand by your decision.
Well, there was nothing wrong with his decision. His problem was saving it. His problem was chucking a maggot-filled, fly-filled, rotting coconut at the wall.
Well, next comment down. I mean, a lot of time foreplay with a lady can be 20 minutes of activity to get things slippery and ready for action. Just so happens this dude's foreplay with a power drill, butter, and a coconut.
This dude's foreplay is drills, coconuts, and butter.
Next comment. Health nut face.
Nut face.
Huh. This thing smells like it's rotting a bit. I guess I should shove my dick in it one last time. What the fuck, OP?
Yeah, that's a good point, too. Like, I understood it, though. Like, he was saying goodbye to his girlfriend, you know? Like, oh, I'm gonna miss you, babe. One more time. But yes! He was just gonna grab another one, so what was the difference? Start drilling, dude. Don't start drilling.
I was worried that
Don't start drilling, start drilling.
I was worried that your mom was accidentally gonna use the coconut.
Yes, so did I. I was panicking so bad halfway through the story that you were going to be like, and then I left it on the counter, and then my mom made coconut milk and coconut cake, and I didn't notice until after I ate it, and I was so terrified. I was terrified for the audience as well.
But no, like 6 weeks in a coconut, and he fucked it all up. He put his nut in a coconut. and he drank it all up. He said, "Doctor, there are maggots on my dick." He said, "No, doctor, there are maggots in my dick." He said, "Doctor, you're gonna make me sick." He said, "Doctor, stop throwing up on my dick."
Like that is a masterpiece.
Doctor, give me the news. I've got a bad case of maggot loop.
I've got a bad case of maggot lube.
It just keeps going.
Yep.
He must bust
Put his dick
nut
in the
a
coconut and fuck it all up.
Would it fit better? He put slime in the coconut. He fucked it all up.
He did slime the coconut. He slimed in that coconut.
Anyways, around 8 years back, I lived in northern, how you said it,
Mozambique.
yep, a coastal South African country with quite a warm climate. Well, there goes your anonymity.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. You have been cooked, OP.
Christ.
They know who fucked the coconut.
Um,
And apparently it's a lot of people, because if there's a subreddit about it, then whew. That's at least the people that are willing to be public about it.
oh my god, yeah. Anyways, on the r/Coco fleshlights, which I'm sure we'll get into some of these stories.
Oh my god.
Just some titles. Fucked a grapefruit. My encounter with a fruit. Best coconuts, question mark.
Best cocoa nuts.
I'm calling the police. Hold on.
Hold on. Her sister was a witch. Hold up.
Didn't work. 2 of 10. Not doing it again. There's a photo
Please
attached.
put that up. What
Screenshot it
the
so we can put it up.
fuck? What the fuck? Why is it rotten like that? Like, what did he do? I see what he did. This dumbass. Okay, remember I was saying it was green, fleshy shell, white water. This guy the first guy, OP, took a drill. And
No, this is a different guy.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm saying OP took a drill and went through the flesh
Show
and
them
made
what
a
you're talking
dick.
about.
There's no way to explain from that far away.
That's fair.
OP took a drill and drilled through it in a straight line, so he had a shaft to put his shaft.
Yeah.
This dumbass shaved away until he got to the coconut's hard center, cut a hole, and thought this hard coconut lip was gonna work. Look at it, look.
Yeah. We'll post a picture for you guys up on screen now.
I already said too to put it up.
Yeah.
Put it up again. Put it behind us.
Found this beauty in work earlier. Watermelon. Fuck the watermelon.
Oh.
No.
Just a tiny little lip at the top to pull off, leaving all the flesh in there. And then you're just like smushing the flesh. That was probably crazy.
No.
She thinks we're not going grocery shopping tomorrow.
We're not.
We
You can go
are.
grocery shopping and you can take the watermelon back to your own house. I do not want any story. I do not want any information. Keep it to yourself. Write it anonymously.
What happened to my peanut butter?
Write it anonymously to the podcast and we'll read it.
What happened to my poop? What happened to my pumpkins?
Speaking of which, if you guys want to write in your own stories to the podcast, email up on screen now.
Email in the description below as well. You can also find our YouTube and our Spotify podcast link in the description below. Please send us in stories. Genuinely.
Please
We will
send
read
in
yours.
stories.
There's enough for us to find. But if you have stories that you think are better, that are even scarier than ours, please find them and send them to us.
Naturally generated Flashlight.
Butternut squash. God
God.
damn.
That's going on screen too. We will
Put
never.
that on screen. Butternut squash.
We will never get monetized. Ever.
Yeah, we will. I'm sure.
Same time next week. Same day, same time.
Same
Different
day,
stories.
same time. New stories, new location.
New location. New outfits.
No, I'm going to wear this for the next 7 days.
Okay.
I'll wear this for the next 6 days and then get dressed.
There you go.
See you next week.
Thanks for watching.
Good night. Good morning.
I don't know when you're watching this.
I don't know what time it is.
Look at the rest of these. Could this work?
Yeesh. Could this work as what, a butt
Well,
plug?
using a banana as a lube / filler work.